Hey guys, it's LegomationStudio coming back to you guys with another Bionicle 2015 set line review. And today we'll be getting a close-up look at the Bionicle's Protector of Earth. This is the protector that goes alongside Onua and represents the underground Earth kingdom, I guess, or village of Okoto. So, without further ado, let's go over the box quickly. You have the nice side ridges that all the boxes come with. It's a little smaller than your average box, but still works. It's 6 through 12-year-olds, has 60 pieces. I believe that's not a lot compared to the 65 we got with the Protector of Water, and then the 63 that we got with the Protector of Fire. So, not a lot, but that doesn't always mean everything. It could be a good thing. He's underground. There's some really cool like villages up on the side of cliffs that are falling off like stalactites. Just really cool images right there. Can't wait to see those on the animations. On the back we have the ability to put the mask on and to replace it with a skull spider. The ability to remove the backside of the launcher, twist it, and shoot the little studs, Lego studs, out of the new launcher. The actual size of the mask, the combination image there, and then the final model right there. I plan to make separate videos about all the combinations once I've reviewed the skull spider. Now, let's open this up and take a look at the pieces inside. Alright. So we get the average instruction booklet that we get with a lot of the protectors, the animation, the organizing of pieces, and the building them up instruction booklet, which is normal. All the toe grabbing for the Mask of Creation away from the Skull Spider, or the Lord of Skull Spiders, I should say. How to go online and find the instructions for his combination model. Also an advertise of all 6 Masters of the Elements with the Mask of Creation in the middle. So let's take a look at these pieces. Well, we got a light green Skull Spider mask, which is what we got with the Fire characters, and now it seems we get with all of the Earth characters. And then what I love, and you guys know I love it, bunch of translucent pieces. All these CCBS Hero Factory attachment pieces. So many of these limbs. You get a lot in that nice transparent purple that we got with Onua, but we get even more with the Protector, which is what we should have gotten with Onua. Too bad. We got a little crystal bombing knocker sort of thing, just really awesome. It kind of shows the elements of, you know, gems that could be underneath Okoto. The new launcher that's actually come out with a couple Lego Star Wars sets, I've noticed. I don't know if it's brand new for this year, but it's a new launcher that we get with all these guys. It looks like the yellow piece is already in there. We get these feet, which I know you guys pointed out to me are not new. They actually came with Hero Factory breakout sets, but they do really work for these characters, these protectors. We get a bunch of Skull Spider legs, which are actually new pieces. Then we get the new head, which is like a mix of the Bionicle Glatorian head and a couple Hero Factories, so you get the best of both worlds. Another reason is that you actually get to put in this translucent eyepiece, just like the old days. Very cool. We get these rock-like pieces, which I'm sure we got with Hero Factory, but they're very cool, very detailed. All the edges and the fine ridges in this kind of piece I love, and you know, it gives you like the ability to see that Lego doesn't always need to use stickers. Look at all the detail on this. They didn't have to use any stickers. This was a completely nicely detailed rock, and I just love those kind of pieces. Then we got Hero Factory armor in black. I guess I just should call it armor now, because I'm assuming they're just going to keep using these builds for the Bionicle sets over the next couple of years at least. I'll probably make a separate video actually just talking about my opinion on the CCBS system. These awesome, what I like to call coat hanger Technic pieces. Haven't seen these in a long time. These bad boys can do a lot of work if used right. And the new mask, which might be my favorite of the protector masks because it starts off black and I love that, and then purple is another one of my favorite colors, and the way it transitions into this translucent purple by the top is lovely and very attractive, at least for me I think it is. We have the hands, which we've started out with Glatorian and then Hero Factory kind of edited them a little bit, so now they have all 5 fingers on them. Those are awesome. We got Hero Factory armor, another one of these boulder pieces, which will probably be used on his shoulders, it looks like. And yeah, then a bunch of purple studs, some fins, which look like it'll be used for a weapon of his. So great, good amount of pieces. If they're not new, they're at least definitely unique, like this Bommyknocker and these 2 shoulder pieces. So let's get ahead to building this guy.
The protector of Earth. Feel my purple rage in my spinny crystal of death. Skull spider. No!
Okay, so the protector of Earth. What do I think of this guy? Let's start with building experience. As I was building him, it felt like the average protector build so far. Building up to the legs, building kind of around the torso area. But where it got really interesting was all in the chest. If we can move his head back and open this up, you can just see that... 1 second. Zoom in. You had to attach those 2 coat hangers right here, which were just added on to the average little mini torso that we got. And by doing so, you could attach 2 red pieces on the back to give him his arms. So that's a little unlike some of the other guys we've gotten, because they attached their arms, some of them on the average place, like I'm pretty sure Protector of Water did. So it's nice to see that this is, a different build, Even in the protectors, each protector has a different build. Putting it in the chest, kind of freaked me out first. I didn't think he would look too armored up, but by adding these 2 pieces to the side of his breastplate basically, now there isn't too much else. The build was just putting on these rock pieces onto Hero Factory armor. It was nice, and what was also a little different was just this creation of this little crystal kind of Bommyknocker or shield. Who knows what it does? Maybe we'll see him in action in the cartoons. I kind of doubt that. But it was just taking a small Technic piece, fitting a long rod into it, and then putting a little gear, actually, which is interesting that they used a gear, and then 2 little yellow axle studs. So that was nice, definitely. And, I mean, it gives him some uniqueness amongst the other protectors, which I like, personally. So, definitely a cool weapon. We'll have to check out some of the other weapons in the protectors, but definitely one of my favorite just because it's so pretty and purple, and I like purple. I'm a fan of the color. So, that's building experience. Pretty much straightforward, but definitely some different stuff than what we had with the other protectors. Presentation and playability. Well, as far as posing him goes, he has 1, 2, and 3 points of articulation in the legs. Very nice. In his arms, 1 in the hand, 2 in the elbow, and 3 in the shoulder. and it's pretty much the same with his other arm, which is plenty enough for me, and a good amount for any protector this sized, or Matoran, Agori, small Hero Factory figure, you name it. But a lot of mobility for this guy. Overall, just the presentation, the look of this figure, I love it. I think they did everything right with this guy that they kind of did wrong with Onua. There is just black and just purple. And the purple isn't in the armor, it's underneath him. It's like a part of his body. So it makes him feel alive and biomechanical, and I just love that. It's like there's energy within him, especially with the including of this weapon right here. It's that same translucent color as his limbs, so it's almost as if the energy from his body is being transferred into this crystal. Now, I know that's probably not true, but it gives him a cooler vibe and a look, you know? Even in the top of his mask, we get that translucent purple color, which repeats itself throughout the set. You know, I think more than 2 colors, it becomes just a bit too much. And I think that this set got it perfectly on point. There's enough black armor and just black armor, and the only other armor is this silver rocks, and they're on his shoulder. Besides that, you know, the weapon is silver, so that matches with those two. But I love the presentation so much more in this guy, the color scheme, than any of the protectors we've gotten so far. The weapon, you know, might be a little cheap looking if you look at it from there, but it's really all in this giant rock that I really like, and I think it's pretty and it'll catch kids' eyes. So kids that are a fan of the color black, or maybe even purple, will definitely like this character. I think he kind of gets the best of both worlds, because you get to put his launcher in his chest, and on the back, you'll just twist this, and boom, you fire your missiles just like so. And you don't really have to play with his arm to shoot him. You just grab him from the back, and you can shoot those missiles out. And then you get the best of both worlds, because by putting that weapon in his chest, you have these other 2 weapons on each arm. So really, presentation-wise, and just when kids will play with him, I think it's an attractive set. And one of the more attractive protectors. Compare him up to Onua when he's just standing side by side. Obviously dominates in his range of colors compared to the protector. I would even say they kind of don't match sometimes, because there's so much black in the protector that there isn't in Onua. Now let's do my favorite thing right here. Take off all this ridiculous gold armor. And now they look like they're a pair. Oh yeah. You see? That's nice. It would have been even nicer if we'd had black armor here. Then I think it would have been sweet. Perfect. And had his underlimbs been translucent purple just as much as what we had with the protector, I think it would have worked even more. Why LEGO decided to do that, I don't really know. But, you know, that's LEGO. They do what they want. But when you do this, they definitely look even better as a pair together. But, you know, they have similar feet too, which is kind of nice. But, yeah, there we go. That's enough of seeing Onua there. Overall, what do I think of the Protector of Earth? So if I were to rate him, I'd give him a 5 out of 5 and probably a 10 out of 10. The best I've given a Protector yet. And that's because I really think he just fits well together. Actually might have given Protector of Fire 10 out of 10. If so, I agree, because these guys are so well put together, you know. Protector of Water had a couple of weird things going. That random yellow really took away from it. But with this guy, everything seems to work out perfectly. Sure, the little yellow piece inside of the blaster does get a little distracting. I, again, don't know why LEGO doesn't just make the mold in black or gray. Like, is it really that hard? Do you have to randomly put a yellow piece in there? I don't know. That's just like LEGO on drugs when they think of these, because why? It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because the majority of these pieces are in yellow and they just don't want to change the color. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. This is a Protector you must get. I absolutely love this guy. The rocks, the colors, all of the black, cool pieces. I love the guy, and even though he has this little cheap little like knife blade here, I really can't complain, because you get a blaster with him as well and this cool bombing knocker. So I gotta give it to you, LEGO. This guy is a must-have and a great addition to the Bionicle 2015 line. Awesome. Thanks for watching this review, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and review Pohatu next. And this is LegomationStudio signing off or out. Or out or off.
Still to this day, you're having that problem, Legomation? He's signing out, guys. Signing out, not off, out. If he was signing off, I'm pretty sure that means you'd be dead. So yeah, signing out, because we'll see you next time.